Okay, so now that we've done our shade scales, basically I'm going back to my cutting board. The goal is to finish this today. It's hard to record and do this because first of all, I don't want my videos to be super crazy long. Second of all, I have to find a way for you to see it and to me also be able to see it. So I've worked my way from the outside edge on this spot. Got my edges here and here. Now I'm gonna keep working my way through the cow. So you pick your spot where your sun's supposed to be. So is your sun here or here or here? Your light source basically. And then once you figure out where it's at on this scale, this arc scale, you figure out, is it over here or is it back here? You know, where is it in terms of like in front to back, not above. So mine is gonna be here. And I'm just working through with that principle in mind that my sun's gonna be to the right, which means everything on the left is gonna be a slight bit darker. Now, not noticeably darker. Well, not noticeably darker to the naked eye. It's gonna be noticeably darker to somebody who knows art. So this guy, he comes up to a point there. The top of him is gonna be more bright than the bottom. So it's all about your scales and your angles, your shading scales and your angles. So this spot right here, that was a line. Now eventually, if I can hold this, that's just gonna be like a really dark shaded area. I'm gonna probably do the lighter shading first and then go back through to make it darker. I always try to do it that way. Now, I'm not always successful, but I always try to do the lighter shading first and go back through and darken later because, like on this little spot right here, it's really easy to make it way too dark and not realize it until the end. So if you go light first, you can always go back through and darken things. You can't always go back through and lighten them. And there are ways to use a Dremel tool to erase with your wood burning. It's a really fun trick. A lot of people actually would carve with Dremels like in their burnings, which I think is really cool and I want to get into. I just haven't figured out a picture that I want to do yet, like in terms of what would I want to carve out and burn. It would have to be something abstract. I'm super into that idea, but I do not know what I would do first for now. So I'm gonna continue to shade. And I think my guy might be home, so this might be all for today. I might be back. We'll see. See you guys later.